So we're looking at Excel Homework 1.5. Here is the file that you're downloading. You're naming it as PR Medical Office Budget in step 1. Step 2, it says activate all the cells in sheet 1 by clicking this button. And now everything's selected. Then it says to change the font style to Arial and the size to 12. Now I can click any cell to deselect. It says increase the column width of A so that I can see A3 through A8. So I'm going to put the pointer in between the letters A and B till I see the side to side, and I'm going to double click. And it also says go ahead and drag it till it gets to 18. So I'm going to drag it till it gets to 18. Now it says in cell B2, I'm going to enter the word Q1, and then I'm going to use autofill. So that's this green little dot. I'm going to drag that from all the way to E2. And then I'm going to highlight that range, so B2 to E2. And it wants me to format that. So we need to make that, let's go to the cell width. We need to make that 11 point, says 5.7. There we go. So now it spreads out those. So that's another way to format the width. Now let's look at A1. We need to enter the words medical office budget. And then I need to insert a blank column in between A and B. So I'm going to click on column B, right click, and then say insert. So here's my blank column. And then I'm going to enter the words budget cost in B2. And we're going to set that width to 13.29. Now it says highlight A1 through F1. And we're going to do the merge and center. And then with that selected, I'm going to make it bold, italics, change it to a 14-point font. And then it wants the color or the fill to be an aqua. So it says aqua accent 5, but with a 50%. Darker 50%, I think it says. Yep. And we want the font color to be white. It says increase the height of row 1 to 24.7. So here's row 1. I'm going to increase the height. It says 24.75. And then make the following adjustments. So we're looking at A2 through F2. It says to change those to tan, background 2, and we want darker 10%. It says center them horizontally and wrap the text. So in B2, I'm going to click wrap text. Now it says copy cell 3 and paste it to, so C3, paste it all the way to F3. It says copy and paste from C6 and all the way to C8. I want those copied across the other numbers. So I'm at step 18 right now. In step 19, it says calculate the total budget for all 4 quarters. So I'm going to click on B3, and then I'm going to click auto sum. And it doesn't know what to click, but we want to highlight C3 to F3 and then press enter. So I want to copy that or use the autofill for the rest of that. And then we're going to format those as accounting, but with 0 decimals. And then it says highlight A1 through F8. So A1 through F8. And we need to do borders. So here's the borders option. And it wants all borders. There's all borders. And then it says double click on sheet 1. So here at the bottom, and name it budget. And then it says delete any unnecessary worksheets. So I'm going to right click, delete that, right click, delete that. So I only have one sheet at the bottom. And we want to make sure this prints landscape. So I'm going to go to page layout, tell it to be landscape. Doesn't look any different, but it is in the background. And it says fit to one page. So I'm going to go to scale to fit, fit to one page. And then it says add a header. So over here, a header, header, footer. For a header, we want the date in the upper left. So let's do a date in the upper left. And then my name in the center. And then in the lower right corner, it wants the page number. So that's the footer. Lower right, we want the page number. So I like to click print preview to make sure it's right. And there we go. So I'm going to come back from the print preview. Sometimes it'll also ask you to center it. So if it does margins, this will be the centering. So now when I go to print preview, you can see it's in the center of my page. And I'm going to save that. And that's what I'm going to submit. Okay, so looking at this, one more thing. All of these should be accounting. So let me go ahead and make that change. Okay, so accounting and then decrease the amount.